Every month, new students from around the country take a calculated financial risk to begin their education with hopes of achieving their dreams.
My name is Graniel. My major is film, and I am from Honolulu, Hawaii. The first thing I thought when I was enrolling into college is I was just ecstatic because it was classes towards doing something I've always wanted to do. My experience with financial aid has been mixed. They're really helpful, and it was difficult to contact because of the 5 or 6 hour time difference when I was living in Hawaii, but we made it work in that small gap we had, which was really good. I am a positive person. I'd like to think financial aid-wise, I'm not gonna encounter any more problems, but if it doesn't go well, I'm prepared to fill out the paperwork or get a job or whatever it is that is required.
My name is Austin Glass. I am or was in film, and I'm from Washington State. In January, we started a new term of school, and I basically had to stop attending because I didn't have any money lined up for like any loans or anything. So right now, currently I'm on a leave of absence and no longer attending for the time being. I worked at a TV station producing commercials and news. I felt like I had gone as far as I could in that market. Basically, I kind of felt like I was reaching a ceiling, and I wanted to learn more. I wanted to get a lot better at what I was, what I was doing, and I didn't feel like I could learn anything more from where I was, and I decided that Full Sail was the best way to achieve those education goals. I feel like the toughest thing to kind of realize for me in all of this process is the difficulty it's been in having to leave behind not only the things I want to learn, but also I feel like I've built a lot of very strong relationships with people that are very good at what they do, even though they're just students, that they don't fit the stereotype. And now my friends they're going on without me. I'm forced to stay behind. And when you see them every single day for 7 or 8 months, practically, you really build a rapport with them, and suddenly I'm gone. Some people go to school, and the most their tuition comes to for their entire program is $30,000, or even less sometimes, depending on the school you go to. I've got to pay that amount without having a degree.
Without warning, students are forced into a financial burden without having completed their educational goals. For those that do graduate, the opportunity for success is possible.
My name is Dery. I'm from Tampa, Florida, and I graduated with the film and video degree. My thoughts on the debt before I had to pay it back was knowing that at the time, this was back in the late 90s, I had an astronomical amount, $20,000. And that can bear down a lot on a single young person. And it was a little frightening, a little scary. Just knew I had to get busy and hurry up and find a job. Now, after graduating from film school, I own my own corporation, Triple Nut Productions. It's a non-profit 501c3 production company where I make motivational, inspirational documentaries about individuals with disabilities. If we're in America, and I'm not going to try to go controversial or Michael Moore here, but if we're in America, we should take care of our people first, and everybody should be getting an education.
Students need to be made aware of other avenues that will help pay for college, like scholarships and the Pell Grant.
We're also bringing much-needed reform to the Pell Grants that roughly 30% of students rely on to put themselves through college.
I feel financial aid at Full Sail is just something they kind of breeze over, like it's one of the smallest steps that I think, because there are kids that come that are well-to-do and realize it's so expensive, and we also have people that have been out in the real world or gone to regular colleges and have experience in that type of thing. they just totally gloss over it like it's a minor detail. So I come out of high school and I don't know anything about any of this stuff, loans or scholarships or things like that, and they just say like, okay, well, it's a lot of money and you can figure it out, don't worry. And so I did because I had to.
Right now I'm looking into just finding work in the immediate area. I'm at school, I'm actually at Full Sail almost every day, at least three days a week, if not 4. And I think having contacts has paid off, and I mean, it's not rare to see me walking around campus, you know, with some gear, like shooting something and doing something. Unfortunately, all that work is for free. It's a little bit difficult to pay rent when you're working for free every day. But I have nothing else to do until I can find a job. So I mean, I put my name out there to, I mean, everywhere from Starbucks, grocery stores. I mean, it's a little bit hard to swallow your pride and do that, but I've heard someone here describe them as survival jobs. You get them because you need to survive.
Which leaves the question, why is the price of education in the United States so costly?
Because in the United States of America, no one should go broke because they chose to go to college.
I don't hope to have any problems with financially. I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist.
Financial aid needs to sit down with a student and fully explain the financial obligation that they're going to get into. Let them know what risk they're on.
I'm confident that I can continue my work in this career